Hi, my name is Avi Medar, and I'm a student from Ardsley, New York, in the United States of America. For my research project, I explored the addition of a preamplification step into the methodology of examining the health of rodent colonies. As you may know, mice are at the forefront of almost every drug development study, as before researchers can move on to humans, they must first validate the efficacy of the drug on smaller mice models. Thus, since this step is so important for the overall process, we can say that it's critical that the mice are accurately evaluated for their health, as if they are found to be unhealthy or have been exposed to some kind of pathogen, then the researchers will get false results. The current model for evaluating the health of mice is called soil-bedding sentinels, but is highly inefficient. There's a much better alternative called environmental health monitoring, but it is susceptible to lowly concentrated pathogens, which prevents it from being employed in research facilities. To fix this one flaw with EHM methods, I examined the integration of a preamplification step. This involved taking diluted synthetic nucleic acid samples and putting them into a standard PCR machine or thermocycler for roughly 14 cycles. This would increase the initial concentration of the sample to an observable level. Afterward, pre-amplified site samples would be compared with samples that weren't amplified in qPCR, with the CT decrement between two groups being the dependent variable to evaluate the strength of this procedure. The results of my research indicate that preamplification does succeed in boosting pathogen target concentrations, as there were drop-offs of 10 to 15 cycles between non-amplified and preamplified samples in qPCR. In the future, after validating preamplification on samples with 50 or more pathogens, we look to employ this step as part of the environmental health monitoring methodology in real facilities. Thank you to my mentor, Gustavo Droget, and the Ardsley Science Research Department for helping me get here.